Welcome back to the LuxeGen Group Chat. On this week's episode, we are with our brand partners F&F on our special weekender away in the countryside, and we are talking all things fashion interior hacks, anything matching. When you don't know what to wear,
that's so
just
you.
match.
You're
such a co-ord girl.
Yeah, such a or like either do a co-ord or go tonal. Plus, these are the mistakes that we made at uni, so you don't have to.
It's okay to not still be friends with the people that you grew up with, because
100%.
You're not the same person anymore.
Then we answer some dilemmas, whether it's about dating or hosting or how to make your uni bedroom look 10 times better.
If you keep getting drawn to the pops of colour, that's your vibe.
That's
and look
it,
into more of that. Also, I kind of love the Bridget Jones mess. Showing a house is full of love in that sense of full of beautiful things.
It's a good one. Enjoy. Okay, well, welcome back to the LuxeGen Group Chat. I'm Sapna and I'm joined by Lola and India, and we are actually away for a couple of days in the countryside with F&F. We've basically been doing lots of really fun content with F&F over the last couple of days. For Sheer Lux, for LuxeGen, that should all actually be out now on YouTube, on social, so go check it all out. But while we're here, we thought we would get into our cozies and have a slumber party.
Yeah. Just so soft.
Exactly, and have a little podcast. If you guys don't already know, F&F's tag and sort of campaign, it's all about styling it out in various aspects of life, whether it's fashion or interiors or just life in general. So we thought we'd take this opportunity to embrace that ourselves and tell you about the times in our life that we've styled it out. And while we've been discussing this and planning this episode, we've realized that we very much are still figuring life out, which I think hopefully is relatable and that you will feel the same. But we're going to start with fashion. Lola has been doing a lot of research.
I really have.
We've been scrolling through.
Because I put to them to share either a nightmare outfit or something that they wore either at school or at uni or something that they regret, but that, to put a positive spin on it, has influenced their style and what they like and what they now know they like today. But I think it's quite funny to look back a little bit. So do you want to share? What have you found? What was the outfit?
Well, I had a period of time, I think it was between 2016 and 2018. I was so obsessed with these ripped jeans that I had, but they weren't just ripped at the knee. It was a big blotch of rip here on my thigh, a big rip on my shin, and then replicated huge rips. It was and then there'd be a slither of fabric on the knee. And I don't know why I was so obsessed with them, but I'd wear them with every single outfit. And I look back at it and I'm like, why? What was the need for all of that skin, all of the rip? It didn't even look nice. But at that time, that was the vibe.
It was a moment though.
That was the vibe.
The ripped jeans were a moment. I remember every time I wore anything ripped, my dad would be like, "Oh, have you felt fawn over?"
Did you get them 50% off?
Yeah. But it was such a moment.
Yeah.
And did you ever have those ones that were skinny jeans and you have just
and then
one rip?
Just one rip on the knee.
But a really clean one. It was just a slit on one knee.
It was like someone just took a pair of scissors and went.
But then we pay £10 extra for
literally the little ripped jeans. I think we can all relate to the ripped jeans.
I love those at the time, but I think I'm over that now.
Did you wear it with fishnet tights by any chance?
I actually wasn't allowed. My mum just was like, this is where I draw the line. You're not wearing those. But all my friends used to wear them with fishnet tights, big trainers, crop tops, chokers, all of the above.
So
the stompers were the...
Oh my goodness. I love how we've gone from the chunky shoe to slim.
Yeah.
I love those.
I still quite like a chunky shoe.
I do sometimes as well, to be honest.
I'm quite into a chunky shoe.
Yeah. Well, okay, Lola, what was yours then?
I've always been a hat person, right? And I think just some outfits. Have you? Yeah. I quite like a hat.
No, true, actually.
Like a cat.
Like a cat.
I was picturing Fedora.
Jason
Mraz. Always been a cat person or a beanie person. Quite like a beanie. However, there were just some outfits that just didn't need a black beanie on top of it.
Yeah, I understand.
Imagine it's a corset and light blue jeans and I'd whack on a black beanie. So I think it was just incorrect accessories at the wrong time. Which I think I've only really learned now. The right necklace with the right outfit is what I'm slowly getting.
But that's literally what we were saying. It's these things that you experiment with, even in your 20s and even still now. I think I still do this, but that's what shapes your style and what helps you realize what you actually like. Like for me, it was just silhouettes generally. I just went skinny, tight. And for some people, even now, that looks so good on them. But I just know that's not my style.
But do you ever fear that we're just going to look back and we're like, why are we drowning in all of our clothes?
Maybe.
I feel like all the comments are always
all
like,
of
you're going to
TikTok
look
likes
back
to
10 years later and be like, why am I
wearing
wearing my
your
granddad's
jacket?
bag? Yeah.
Maybe I am. Maybe
for
I'm wearing
now-
your granddad's jacket.
But then now, though, it's what we love.
Yeah. Exactly. Actually, let's take a step back slightly because we've not actually ran through what we're wearing. We're obviously all in F&F, very cozy PJs. I've got a pair of like leopard print ones that are they just feel very chic.
Yeah.
They're cute. They're very comfy.
They look really cute on you.
Thank you. I really like them. And then actually, I've got a scrunchie as well,
nice.
which I'm really into a good scrunchie, and this is so nice. And I don't know where it is, but I also had a good claw clip, which was like a burgundy.
You've been wearing that all day.
I know. I don't know where it's gone suddenly.
Oh, it's behind you. Conveniently.
Hey.
And here's one I made earlier. But it's like a burgundy with a scalloped pink rim, and I love a good claw clip, and this is actually really keeping my hair together. I've got thick hair. Like what have you guys got? You guys basically like inverted.
We're kind of matching, yeah.
I feel like this is very us though, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I'm quite a burgundy maroon berry sort of colour. These stripy PJ set, which honestly I've been slipping and sliding down.
Yeah, I'm saying, I feel like I'm
we keep touching each other, they're just so comfortable.
Yeah, I'm feeling very expensive in mine. It's
so
silky
nice.
soft, but yeah, I am loving these. I also really love the cuff. Like I just love how it's like
so
a bit
nice.
thick and long, and the stripes are the other way. But yeah,
Love
I
the
love
colour of yours.
Yeah, I do really love the pink. And is this pink or beige?
It's sort of like a
Both.
light beige.
Yeah, light beige.
Sort of
But
shade.
yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So nice.
And also we should say we're sort of surrounded by all things F&F as well. Mugs, like the candles. Honestly, the candles are some of my favourite candles. They smell
I'm
so
obsessed
good.
with
this.
That's so cute. That little wireless mushroom lamp.
Yeah.
But more on the interiors as we go.
Yes.
Okay, what's a trend that you fell for that you would either like to bring back or leave behind?
I've been saying like flannel shirts.
Yes.
Tying
So
them
bring
around to bring. They're kind of already back.
They are back.
Tying them around your waist, like
Yeah.
everyone's wearing them in the
Yeah.
office. Also, like I definitely wore it when I was like 12, like kind of like skater girl, Avril Lavigne
Yeah.
time. And now it's just back, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
I personally don't like this trend. Skinny jeans are making a comeback. I've seen celebs, influencers, but it's the way they style it. They're styling it with like knee-high boots and sort of like rider chic vibes,
Yeah, I get
which
that.
is cool. Not for me, but I'm loving how people are bringing it back.
Yeah.
Also, like off-the-shoulder tops are coming back. They're not fully both shoulders, kind of like one
like a
shoulder,
one-shoulder
asymmetric vibes, just
Yeah.
like a nice off-the-shoulder
Yeah,
t-shirt. I think
okay.
is very much the vibe right now.
Yeah,
love it.
I like that. With the sort of skinny jean vibe, I think it is going, like if you go into the equestrian route a little bit,
Yeah.
I think you can make it quite cool. Like F&F have those nice ankle chunky black boots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not like a Chelsea boot, but a bit more like edgy
Yeah.
almost.
They're quite popular. I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of people wearing them,
Yeah.
especially like during like festival season. That you were like kind of a fan of those
yeah,
shoes,
yeah.
like with like a short or
Yeah,
For
something.
sure.
Yeah,
There's just so
yeah.
much because you can wear them like with a skinny jean
Or with
or
baggy
at
jeans.
festival or with like a tailored trouser
Yeah.
and just have it like poking through. I feel like they're really
Yeah.
a good.
I love those.
What when you like really need a confidence boost, like you're not feeling yourself, you need to style it out, you need to like get yourself going and just feel better. What is your outfit that you're going for?
I immediately go for some sort of baggy / oversized large jean. There's some really cool, barrel leg jeans are like all the rage at the moment, and there's some really cool ones in F&F.
What shade?
They come in black and blue,
Nice.
so amazing. And then I just go for like a tiny top and then a bomber jacket. I love bomber jackets, and I've seen this really cool one on F&F as well. It's like faux leather, brown, a bit like washed. It's just it's very cool, a bit cropped. I feel like that's like the perfect outfit to get me in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Cute.
you?
I feel like I'm definitely like a boots person, like to like make the jeans look like quite dropped. Again, a barrel leg course, they're just so flattering. But also jackets. I'm not super a top person. I'm more like jacket is my outfit. That's how I'm gonna go out. So probably like a really nice jacket and boots.
Yeah,
that's my
I love
thing.
that, yeah.
Very nice. I think mine's just anything matching. When you don't know what
Yeah,
to wear,
that's so
just
you. You're
You're
match.
such a co-ord
Yeah,
girl.
such a or like either do a co-ord or go tonal. So wear like
Fine.
a knit and trousers in the same color. Like yesterday or even earlier, I was wearing this like green chunky knits.
That's really
but then I
nice.
also saw that F&F have these like kind of green tailored trousers, and I
Yeah.
actually really like the idea of wearing them together and
Yeah.
going for like a full tonal look. But also I was wearing the denim shirt and denim trousers.
Yeah.
I really like that together.
It was so you. Like, I feel like I've seen you in that a million times
Thank
before.
you. Yeah, I have like variations of that, in like different shades and colours. But I just think wearing something like that makes you look more polished than you are. So you don't have to try very hard. You throw it on and you've got some trainers, whatever. But it makes you look like, you know, like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Cute. I like that.
Even when you don't.
Also, I don't know about you guys. Actually, no. I do know about you guys. These two like to party. Like, you like to go out. I feel like you know you're like, even it is like obviously. But like, you know your evening wardrobe quite well. I really struggle with dressing up for the evening because I'm not that girly, so I want to almost go a little bit more edgy, if not masculine. So I struggle with evening wear. But again, a co-ord really does just tick the box for me. And actually, yesterday Nana was wearing that F&F like brown silky top and skirt with the lace detail, and I think that is such a good like evening wear option. But also you could wear them as separates, like you could wear the skirt with a knit, or you could wear the top with some jeans.
I would wear the top going out, like 100%.
Top with a mini skirt, like black mini skirt, and you're good to go.
Exactly. So that's love that. Okay, let's move on to talking about young adult life, leaving school, going to uni, going into your first job, and sort of how we style it out, or how we have styled it out in all of those situations. So first off, what is the best mistake that you made either when you were leaving school, starting uni, starting your first job, that actually ended up turning into one of your best life lessons?
The degree I did wasn't the degree I wanted to do. So I studied philosophy at uni, but I wanted to study economics, but we were the COVID year. Yeah, it was
so random.
Did you write the wrong name on your application?
No, so we were the COVID year. So like, we had all the messed up grades and everything went wrong. And I basically had to study philosophy like interim before I could do economics. But then I ended up loving it after my first year. And I was like, oh, I actually don't want to change the economics. I'm just going to stay with philosophy and do that throughout the rest of the 2 years. And so I did that. And then obviously I'm now working in fashion, social media, all of the above. So obviously not totally related to philosophy as well. So I feel like what I've taken from that is that whatever path that you think you set for yourself, or whatever path that you think you have when you're in your teenage years, is not necessarily the path that's best for you, or what will actually come into play. And that's okay. And will probably, whatever happens will probably be better for you in the long run, or something that you actually prefer or want to do.
But I think that's also just like life of like, you think when you're younger, especially in your teens, that you know exactly what's going to happen in your 20s and you plan it out. And like, what's that phrase of like, this is literally of Mice and Men, what is it? The best laid plans of Mice and Men. Like, it just, nothing that you plan ever will happen. Like, there are always bigger things going on, like, for you and for life.
Yeah, I feel like I had a 5-year plan, and that 5-year plan is not...
Oh, for sure. I thought I had like a child by 25. I don't, that's like the last thing I've
ever
want in my life right now.
Child at 26.
Yeah, I know. Marry. No, but then when it all does start to happen, which I've only found like in the last like year, I guess, things maybe start falling into place. You're like, well, it all does come, it all does happen, but it's like, it happens when it is right for you, like when other things align, and when you know?
Everything happens for a reason.
Everything
I really believe that.
And you learn that more and more every year, I feel. I feel like one of my main things was about thinking or believing that I needed to maintain a huge friendship group or have a lot of friends when I went into uni. I think at school it's really easy to like, because you're surrounded by so many people, to have this like big girl group and like loads of guys and like this huge thing. And then when you go to uni, you feel like you have to maintain it and like stay with all these people and be best friends with everyone. And actually, not to quote Drake like we were before, but I've been losing friends and finding peace. Like, you need to let go of people and find the people that you actually truly like feel happy with and like that are your best friends. And now I can like hand on my heart say that the people that are the closest to me are like my sisters. Like I wouldn't, and I'm an only child, so like I think I always felt like I needed to have lots and lots of friends. But but I think as you like go to uni and grow up and you find your people, it really changes.
Also in the sense of like, as you grow up, you kind of learn that like it's okay to not still be friends with like the people that you grew up with, because 100%. You're not the same person anymore.
Also, those relationships are somewhat situational. Like, there's that phrase of like, people come into your life for reason, a season, or a lifetime. Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love that. So I feel like your friends at school and stuff, sometimes it's just because you're
at
together
school,
every
yeah.
day. And like maybe once you move on from that, do you find people who are actually more related to like things that you actually like? Like if you find a
Yes.
friend on your course, like clearly you both have the same interests.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
fair enough. Or at like a sports thing or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
On a night out.
Oh my god!
Also the fact that like you kind of learn that it's not out of like dislike or anything. It's
Yeah.
it's okay to let go of people that like were for just a reason for at school and just
Yeah.
like kind of learn like there's no beef.
Yeah.
I've just grown up.
Yeah.
And
Just
I'm like
drifted apart.
not in your life, so let's not force it.
Yeah.
100%.
Like
No
I can't
point.
be bothered to go to the dinner and either can you.
Yeah,
Like,
much energy
leave
and
it.
Fine. What about a time when you completely winged it but somehow pulled off, whether that's been at uni or your first job or doing
Yeah.
interviews or things? Is there anything?
I think during like my first internship, like during school, sort of leaving school time, I think I genuinely did not know really like what goes into like what you need to know. I remember Charlotte once talking, being like, you need to like deep dive on like the business you're applying to and like really know it. And like while I did, I was still like kind of like there learning as I was going in the
Yeah.
interview. And sort of like, I think that's kind of how I winged it during the interview. They were just like, what do you love about us? And I was just like, I love that you could give me a job.
Which is also true.
I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes though, like your energy and the personality you bring to something like that can be better than just knowing everything.
Yeah,
I think if
exactly.
you had the two together, you'll get the job.
Yeah. Honestly, like interview processes were the only reason I got half of my like internships. But it was kind of that, like I think winging it in the sense of like knowing a bit about the business, but also like not really knowing how an interview works.
Yeah.
Like I was young and no one really teaches you that in school, like how to like do a
Yeah.
proper job interview. And
Oh,
like
for sure.
I've
yeah.
only learned that now after having
You learn by doing
practice
it.
makes
Exactly.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's a bit more unserious. It's dating. So
Oh,
I went
please.
on this date with a guy in like, I don't know, second year of uni. It was like so random. And he was telling me this story. I think he was like recounting some like festival experience. And I was like,
Right.
oh, is this when you went with so-and-so? And we ended up having mutuals, but he didn't know that we were mutuals. And I'd seen this on his
Sis had
Instagram.
done her FBI
Basically,
I
she
stalk.
had a
had
good old
his
stalk.
Facebook, his Instagram, his Snapchat, I don't know, everything.
His
So I knew
Zoopla.
Oh my god.
about this guy. And so when I was like, oh, you went with blah, blah, blah. And he was like,
How do you know that?
how would you know that?
I've
and I was
never
like,
told you that.
you literally texted me this the other
You
week.
gaslit him.
Like, I had to gaslight
She said, yes,
him.
you did.
Like you actually
You
told me
did.
this because how else would I know? It was more like a, how would I know if you hadn't told
Yeah.
me, even though I literally knew and he hadn't told me. But yeah, that's me
big
being
question. You
the,
styled it out.
I
You
styled
just
it out.
got
I
him
winged
to
the
kind of-
situation, and I hope, I don't know if he believed it, but I
Did you get
felt-
to a second date? That's how you can tell.
We got to 4,
Okay.
and then I think we.
And
just
then
got
he
bored.
went, this girl knows
Yeah,
too much
it's like-
about
She
me.
knows too
She
much.
knows
She's got
where I
nothing
live.
else to
She
say.
knows my mum's middle and last name. I think it's enough. But yeah, that's my winging stitch.
What's your sap?
I feel like mine's quite unserious as well, but every time I say this, everyone's like, "No, you didn't." But I did. I did cheerleading at uni, and
No, you didn't.
I did, and I was a flyer. And basically, we were doing like one of our big like performances of the year, and I was like about to go up, so I was like, people were lifting me, and I fell, and like fully fell on the floor.
Was that
and
your fault though?
it's a team, you know, it's
Team
a team
effort.
thing. Everyone's got a hand.
Blame the team.
But anyway, I fell and it was like really embarrassing, but I basically like just kind of did like a forward roll and then was like,
Just hands.
fully, like the epitome of style it out.
I fell over on the stairs on the tube the other day, and no one. Did I tell you this? I fell over like walking up the tube stairs, and like no one was with me. But after I fell, I just went like styling it out with an awkward laugh.
dead.
And
No,
I looked
it's
around and went.
My friend fell on the bus the other day, and it like the bus was full. It was on the top deck, and it was so loud, and everyone was just like, "Oh!" And I was like, "Guys, laugh!"
No.
Because it's so embarrassing when you don't laugh, and everyone's just like,
Yeah.
"Oh!" So I was like, "Guys, we need
The
to laugh to make it
silence.
less embarrassing."
Yeah, literally.
And that was jokes.
It's like
Yeah.
when you know when you're like running for the tube and it's like I never do this, but I've done it like maybe once or
What,
twice.
run for the tube or?
Yeah, no, but like when you can see it might close, and
yeah.
you kind of try and make it. Like I never do, and then the one or two times I'm like, okay, I'll try, and it closes, and you kind of. I always do this sort of like. Go on my phone.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah,
even
it's
trying.
like-
I wasn't even
yeah.
trying. Yeah.
Like, I don't even care.
Yeah,
Go
literally
Like,
for
just
it.
go.
But back to like a fashion, were there any like broke girl style hacks that you guys have, whether it's fashion or interiors, like when you moved into your first home or uni home, like what were the things you did when you didn't have the budget to, you know, invest, I suppose? Any ideas?
I think when you have like the unfortunate room or something like, you know, when you have the really ugly room, all that matters is lighting.
I agree.
It can literally change your entire vibe, like completely. Like, I'm obsessed with the F&F like lamps. This like little green ceramic one is perfect. Like that's all you need.
Yeah.
Like whack it on at night, suddenly your room's like the best room in the house. Like
not the big light.
Never the big light.
So, oh my God, I couldn't stress that enough. Have a little lamp. Have this little mushroom
this
lamp,
is
which
cute.
is a
It's
wireless.
a bit more subtle.
Yeah, but
and
even
not as bright.
with the glass as well, and the way that like when the lights are off, if you have just that in the corner, with you know.
Do you know what's quite classic uni room is the people who have the salt lamps, and I saw F&F actually have those like big pink salt lamps.
That's such a throwback. I love that. They're very calming.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. For me, similar lighting related, but also scent. Like just having nice candles dotted around. These ones that we've got at the moment are like the most autumnal smelling scent ever, and I think it just makes the space feel more homely and feel more like, you know, and you don't have to do very much to it. You just light a candle.
Also, diffusers. We have them at home. They're really affordable options at F&F, and these smell amazing. And if you've got the really, really bad room, that's another way to just spice it up a bit, especially when it gets a bit colder and you're kind of in your room a lot more.
Honestly, I like my boyfriend lives with 3 other boys, and it's just cheesy smell. Like,
No,
they all play rugby,
That's actually
and it's like
take a candle.
I bought him a diffuser, and he's like, "This is life changing. Like, my room smells amazing all the time. Like, honestly, he's the only boy in the house that doesn't smell like cheese, like constantly.
That's a flex.
It's just like you don't have to light it all the time. You don't have to light it all the time. Sits there, looks pretty.
Yeah. Also,
get them for your boyfriends.
Throws and blankets.
I was literally about to say like a nice. So we've got this like nice chunky throw here, this
and on the back
brown
of your
one,
chair.
and this cream one, and there's also actually that one there that we took on the walk yesterday. I think if you've got like a sort of more pared back, clinical looking room, and you need a bit of warmth, homeliness, some nice cushions, a throw.
Yeah.
There's a really cool
candles.
like beige and brown checkered one at F&F, which I think is very much in trend right now.
Very nice.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So definitely check it out.
Also, these sort of more like boucle kind of.
Yeah, they're like teddy.
Very
sort of,
The texture, like the mixture of the texture with a bit of colour and.
That would look so cute in a uni room.
Yeah,
that was.
It's really soft.
How about fashion-wise? Was there any hacks or things that you guys used to wear at uni that, or in early adult life?
Sticking to good base layers rather than just constant trends is like really important. Like having a good white tee, F&F, I wore it yesterday.
Yes.
Oh my God, it was perfect. It sits right. It's not too long, it's not too cropped.
Yeah.
It's like just looks good with jeans. And I think that's quite important. Otherwise, like a jeans and a good white top is all you need sometimes. And just like
and a
throw
good
on a
knit.
jacket. Yeah, or a knit. Like whack it over your shoulders. That's all you need. And you don't need the like, you know, sometimes the extravagant trend that like is gonna last for like a week.
Yeah.
And then you get rid of it.
Yeah.
I actually repair a lot of my clothes myself.
So
like
good.
I just have a sewing kit that I just
I would pay to have that skill. I could
too.
probably learn.
Let's just pay for it.
Yeah.
I did sewing class in primary school, and to this day I remember all the little
Such good
like so I repair a lot of my clothes myself, but then also when we were shooting some content I wore a nice like turtleneck brown long sleeve like base layer, which was so warm. I just wore under a nice jacket which is from F&F as well, and it's just such a good staple for autumn when you just need a bit more warmth and you don't want to wear a scarf as well, because I guess it's turtleneck. It's just going to keep your neck a bit warm.
You're in your turtleneck era.
I know. I really didn't think I was into turtlenecks until I wore one yesterday. Maybe I should try it out this autumn. So
I love that.
I've been converted.
Yeah, I feel like mine is just choosing statement pieces that make the outfit. For me, that's always a jacket or a coat. Like, just have one jacket that does all the hard work, and really what's underneath is the nice base layers and the basics. So you don't have to think about them too much. And again, they're affordable, but have like that one coat. Again, very accessible price ranges. To have like a statement coat these days. You know, whether it's investing in like a cool color, like that one you were wearing yesterday is really nice.
So cool.
This like burgundy cinched waist one with a high neck. Love like a high funnel neck at the moment. It was really cool.
Really cool. And then that you can wear with like tailored trousers.
Yeah.
Or you can then just wear it with denim, or in like even when it starts to get a bit warmer, you could have it with like a big skirt. I don't know. There's like so many ways you can wear it, but then that is the outfit. And you get your cost per wear, even if it's maybe a slightly higher price range than like, you know, a white tee or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
I love it.
Agreed.
Yeah. Going back to hacks, one thing that I feel like is such a good hack to know is that F&F do the like box sets of plates and bowls and side plates and things.
Yeah.
There's the carrot set, which we've got here, which is the sort of like light blue, and it's got this nice rim with the purple.
Gorgeous.
So nice. And you can do, like the side plate, the bowl for like your pasta or your breakfast, whatever, and then like the big plates. But also, if you are like moving to your first home and you're not there with like loads and loads of people, and actually you want like slightly more stylized plate, like a black plate for dinner or like just a plain white plate, you can also just buy them separately. So it's quite nice to like mix and match and then like style them out, or then also just have like a nice set that you have everything in one go.
You just know what you're getting. And
exactly, you know exactly what you're getting, and it all matches. And I actually think the matchy is what makes it look more like
put together. And love it.
Also, we've got to say about F&F like bestseller Mabel, that Mabel plate, which is just like everywhere at the moment. I feel like that is a really nice, either a centerpiece to have on your coffee table or something with a candle in it, or you can obviously have it in your kitchen or on your dining table. So cute. Okay, what about you've been on a night out, you're hungover on a Sunday, what are we wearing? I mean, I feel like we're kind of in it.
Yeah, I'm honestly just staying in my pajamas.
Like,
I don't change.
I'm not a PJs gal.
No,
I'm like more, I need to get out into a matching set.
Okay.
Only because, one, I feel like it's close enough to PJs, but two, I can go outside with it and look a bit more appropriate. F&F have a really cute berry, again, kind of like this colour, but like a tracksuit set that's matching, and then wide leg trousers, which I think, for me, that's all I wear, like a wide leg trouser. But it means I can get myself down to the greasy spoon. Joking.
She's not.
I'm not. I can get myself down for a hungover like breakfast, but also get back into bed and it feel okay. Like, although I don't wear my outside clothes in bed, just so you know.
Well, yeah, no one. You should never.
No outside clothes in the bed. No, it's more common than you think.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I shower like 5 times a day, so I couldn't also then...
she almost showered before, even though she'd showered like 2 hours before.
But like, then I just definitely wouldn't wear my outside clothes in bed. That's just not okay.
Okay, fine,
I feel like a matching like tracky set is okay.
I think like if you had like a good grey sweatshirt and grey trackies, you can't go wrong with, because you can wear them at home, lounging on the sofa. Or then if you need to go on a coffee run and have a bit of fresh air.
I did see though, like mix between, it is pajamas, but it looks a bit more sophisticated to go to the greasy spoon. There's like a ribbed long sleeve pajama top, and it's got like buttons up. So you can button it up, button it down, and then maybe just pair it with the joggers that Lola loves. Nice. So it's a bit, you're still in your pajama top, but like, you know, it's a bit more put together. It looks like a top even though you're in your pajamas.
Yeah, for sure. I also think though with like these kind of PJs and like the nice PJ trousers, especially the striped ones, you can wear them with like a big knit, and I actually think that's okay to wear.
That's okay to wear.
I can wear that at the house.
You are a PJ outside the house sort of girl. You can pull that look off really well. This looks cute enough to like wear.
Yeah, I would wear that.
Like you would wear that to the office.
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah, you actually would.
Maybe not.
Would wear this to the office.
Maybe not the leopard print, but the stripe I think you can get away with.
Yeah.
I think this stripe,
the
definitely.
Dark one. Also, these that I was wearing earlier just around the house. How cute. This is another good Sunday, like put your hand in that. Sunday.
Oh, that's so soft.
Like footwear option.
Wow.
I can put them on now.
So cute.
It's like a massage in your shoe.
I mean, come on.
Also, they're not like floppy like a slipper, like they're actual
they're
like proper.
And you've got the waterproof at the bottom, so you can go out, get a coffee, get some bracky, whatever.
Go to the greasy
I'm just going to have this one here now. On the topic of like being cozy and Sundays, what's a cozy season essential that you can't live without at this time of year?
Okay, I wore this, which I think is really cute. It's like the detached hood.
Yeah.
The grey knit hood that I wore from F&F is like perfect.
It is.
I'm all about keeping, like, have you seen me walk around the office when I've got my scarf around my head like a billion times? Also a good scarf. Nala was wearing a great red scarf yesterday.
Also easy way to add colour if your wardrobe isn't the most
colourful.
But yeah, that hood is a really good one.
Yeah, the hood is so good with the burgundy like jacket as well. It just looked really cute together. Also like just easy to throw on.
Yeah.
And does actually keep you warm.
100%.
Yeah.
And also, that is literally like another style it out moment, because it's like if you're wearing just a black knit and a black pair of trousers, but you need something a little bit more.
Yeah.
This
Add a little.
feel that.
It looks great
it
with
just
like a...
gives you a bit more.
Exactly, and looks like really good with a long wool coat or something.
Yes,
It's
it
quite
does.
fashion-y, really, because you
Yeah.
can have your like little front pieces of hair out, have some nice skinny glasses, and it looks quite like a runway.
Because sometimes when you do that scarf hack, you kind of like just have a scarf like this
Oh my
big.
God. Yeah, it
It's,
actually
like,
is.
huge.
But there's
not
nothing worse than
logistical.
feeling overstimulated by like different things touching your face, and then you have your glasses and you can't see and you can't hear, and you're like,
yeah,
it's
you're
too
like,
much. So
whoa.
I feel like a hood like that, and then a scarf separately is quite nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
definitely.
What about you, girl?
Change your bedding. Well, obviously you're changing your
Yeah.
bedding because it's getting colder.
We hope you're changing your bed.
This is so
Zoella coded.
Yeah.
Like when she changes her bedding.
Yeah,
for
she
the
has
season.
Yeah, it's like the
themed-
seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have florals for spring.
Yeah.
They have this obviously cool checkered print. Green is my favorite color, so I'm loving the two-tone.
Yeah.
They've also got a waffle texture. They've got loads of different colors. I think there's loads of options to choose from at F&F. So
Yeah.
it's a good time to switch out your bedding, get
love
in the warmer
changing my
duvet, and
bedding.
then change your
Yeah.
duvet covers.
You know
to
when you
autumn.
change like all the vibe of your room with your bedding and you walk in, you're like, this is my sanctuary.
True. But also because I think seasonally you feel like you've got to like redo everything, and like I like having little pumpkins and having some new candles, but doing the bedding will change the room so
Yes,
much more
so
than like the
much.
little touches.
Honestly,
Especially if you can't afford to buy like something new every season to
Yeah.
like change it all up. The bedding is a good investment.
Yeah, I feel like that's
to
the best
actually
thing
have.
to
It's
actually
also such a
change.
treat.
But yeah, I just feel like you don't have to change everything. Like just do like a nice duvet cover or something, and it will just like transform the
Yeah,
space and make it feel
definitely.
more cozy and autumnal and
Cute.
lovely.
Cute.
Yeah. Final section, as we do usually, we're going to go on to dilemmas, but these, I suppose, are a bit more to do with people wanting advice of how to style it out in different times of life, whether it's dating or fashion or hosting or whatever. So, first up, we've got a date night disaster.
Uh-oh.
I once wore a new pair of leather trousers on a first date, and halfway through the dinner, they started squeaking every time I moved. I tried to laugh it off, but the whole restaurant could hear me. How do you style it out when the outfit literally betrays you? That's so funny.
That is so
When the
funny.
outfit betrays you is so real. I don't know how practical this is, but I feel like this is why you always gotta go everywhere with a tiny bit of Vaseline.
Oh my
Whack some Vaseline in between your
I was
thighs,
going to say that.
and the chafing, the noises are gonna stop. And I actually promise.
Okay, well, that's one route we can take.
I think you've just got to like
Go with it.
go with it.
I think the
Like,
same.
honestly, make it like the funniest situation.
I think it can make the date better because
Yeah, I
you're like,
agree.
you've
That's what
got
you're
something
talking
to like,
about,
you've got an
yeah.
inside joke now to like
Yeah.
you
laugh
can
about.
really test him if
Yeah.
he's going to be like one of those boring sods
Yeah.
or like he's like actually going to get on the hype. Like,
Like you want someone who's going to take the piss out of you a little bit and like
Yeah.
have banter,
Yeah.
and like if they can like make it a bit more of a joke, like maybe it's going to actually give it more energy, the whole thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
like don't get me wrong, I would probably die inside even if I was like laughing. I think also test the outfit before you go, girl.
Yeah, test the outfit before.
Brave
But
to
come
wear
on, they're there now. They've got to
Yeah.
style it out in the moment. I think you with a lot of things, I think with embarrassment particularly, you have to just address things head on. Don't try and hide it and like, you know. be
Yeah.
like, "Oh."
Yeah.
You just got to embrace it and be like, oh God.
or like joke it off like, do you hear that?
yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Is there a mouse in it?
Is that you? That's so embarrassing. Something like that.
Yeah, you've got to take the piss a bit.
Yeah, and just see if he
fine.
joins in, and then if you know, you know, he's on the right vibe.
Exactly. The hosting meltdown. I hosted my first girls' Christmas at my flat and tried to make it look like something off of Pinterest. Half of the fairy lights blew off mid-dinner and I forgot to buy enough chairs. How do you style out a hosting fail when everyone's too polite to say anything? Oh. Well, first of all, I think good friends are not going to be judging
Yeah.
you. Again, it's a funny situation. You'll be like laughing, whatever. But maybe we go back a step for like the next time you're hosting, little things you can do to maybe spruce it up without spending loads of money.
Yeah.
So maybe
Well, I
like
guess-
like we said before, candles.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
Candles.
Having the nice matching plates.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
Or the mix and matching. I'm
Yeah,
quite
mix
a
and
Yeah, I
fan
like
of
I like the
mix
mix
and
and
match.
matching.
That's the thing that you can do on the F&F. Like you
Yeah.
can just buy singular plates if you
Exactly.
want to and go like a bit themed
Yeah.
about
I like
it.
that.
nice.
But also with the chairs, like It's fine, grab a poof.
I was going to say,
Grab
you could
a
just
little-
bring the sofa around. I'm sure your friends won't mind. It's actually probably even cozier with your
Yeah.
sofa and everyone sat on that.
Or like flip the whole thing, use your dining table as like a buffet style situation.
And then-
Everyone stand, everyone sit on the floor, sit around the sofa,
smart.
around the coffee table. Like it doesn't
build
a
your
little less
station
formal,
sort of vibe.
Yeah,
Exactly.
a lot more cozy, casual. I feel that's
Yeah.
more the vibe anyways.
Especially if you're doing a Christmas dinner, it's a roast or something, just have your different things.
Exactly.
Yeah, light up yourself.
Yeah.
Also, I think if the fairy lights are causing issues for you, I think having little tea lights and little mini candles throughout your table is actually also a really nice way to get the same effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And no batteries needed.
And also, this little mushroom guy is
I know,
very
Yeah,
so
honestly.
cute. She's really cute.
She keeps coming back.
Ooh, I like this one.
hit me.
The situationship sleepover.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I stayed over at my situationships and ended up in the most tragic PJ combo: an old t-shirt, mismatched socks, chaos. How do you look cute but comfy when it's not that serious yet? Yeah, because almost it's like you've got to like pre-plan what you're gonna bring, but you don't want to act like you have.
Yeah.
Because also, what if you're not gonna sleep over?
It's like you
So
brought
it's
your
like,
whole overnight
I've got
bag.
my PJs with
Yeah.
me.
That's why I think you've got to like look at your outfit the night before and be like, could I get away with wearing like his top with my jeans or my like
Yeah.
skirt?
I think it's so hot to like wear his shirt.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Still a
Still
shirt.
I'm
from
like,
the
he like that.
wardrobe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cute.
Just wear that with what you
and
were
some
wearing the night
boxer
before.
shorts,
But also,
like little lacy
yeah.
bra and boxer shorts.
Going back to like our like hero pieces, I
Yeah.
think if you've got barrel leg jeans on,
You're not wearing them to
no,
study.
the like night before, and you like the night before you
Fine,
stay
fine.
over, wake up, you already look cute.
Yeah, that's
That makes
true,
sense.
that's true,
Yeah.
that's true.
No,
Do you
that's
know what
very
I
true.
mean?
Yeah, of
No, I
course.
do. Yeah.
Pre-
bed.
Just pre-plan
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
date
Exactly.
in today outfit.
Speaking from experience, I've actually done this. I like obviously your bags are small, but if you bring just a top that you can wrap around
Yeah.
and like fold over and just stuff in your bag, honestly, everything else in your bag is just your ID, your keys, and like I don't know, gum.
Yeah.
So there's space for like a top to just stuff in. So
Yeah.
worst comes to worst, you stay over, just change the top or like
Yeah.
change your underwear. I don't know, but there is enough space to
Have a little
stuff
something.
in
I
there
would
just in
always
case.
like bring a little hairbrush too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse when like the boy has no makeup
Nothing.
remover, no hairbrush. You don't have a hair bubble,
Oh yeah.
so
you're
you're just
like-
there like.
Yeah, and bring a little mini perfume.
Yes.
That's always my. I always
That's
have
like
a tiny
nice
little one in
to-
my bag.
Yeah,
and a bit of lip.
important.
Yeah.
And then just see what you can make do with his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could
a
actually
bit of
look
mix
quite
and match.
chic.
Style it
Yeah.
out.
Unless they've got awful style or something. But it's fine. We can make it work.
You shouldn't be seeing anyone with awful style.
Advice from India. My interiors identity crisis. Okay. My Pinterest board is all neutrals, but I keep buying random colourful bits. My flat looks really confused, part Scandi chic, part Barbie dream house. How do you figure out your interior style and make it feel put together?
I think that's so cool.
I think
that's really
Yeah.
cool too.
Also, I think obviously there's the Scandi beige and the Scandi
Yeah.
chic. But if you keep getting drawn to the pops of colour, that's your vibe.
That's
and look
it, yeah.
into more of that. Also, like, I kind of love the Bridget Jones mess.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
showing a house is full of love.
Yeah.
In
So
that sense of
true.
like full of like beautiful things
Yeah.
and like little green pops
Yeah.
of green, like
Yeah.
this lamp. Like, I think that's important.
Yeah.
And also, like, they're saying about Pinterest, and I think Pinterest is such a good way to get inspiration and see like what things can be paired together or how you can mix things and mix and match. But also, it's not really real life. That's
Yeah.
like interior designers, and like
Agreed.
people with a lot of money putting their stuff together. So you don't have to copy paste.
Yeah.
Like take what you've got. I think maybe also sometimes less is more. If you keep buying colourful things and it's not looking good together, just remove a couple of things,
Yeah.
put them in a different space, like mix and match a
Move
little bit
things
more.
around.
Give them to your friends. Take some of their bits, like swap around. I think people do that a lot with clothes, like sharing wardrobes. But like if you're both in your new flats or like uni houses, and then by term 2 you're like really bored of what you've got, like just
Yeah.
swap some
Yeah.
stuff around.
Yeah. It's
Like
nice
swap
to have,
your
like,
throw for her throw, and
Yeah.
just,
That's
you know.
cute.
It's nice to have stuff to work with because if you get bored
Yeah.
of one section, you can just move some things from the living room into the, I don't know, the kitchen. or
Yeah.
just move things around, which would be nice.
Yeah, that's sweet. Okay. Last one, I think quite topical for the season we're going into
Okay.
as well. And also, we wore some good outfits last night, but party dress panic. Every year, I panic buy a Christmas party outfit and then hate it the minute I arrive. How do you stop falling into the sparkly dress regret trap and actually style out festive dressing confidently?
I liked what you were wearing yesterday with the tailored trousers and the
Yeah.
top. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm more of a like statement or base layer trouser that I will always have,
Yeah.
always repeat, and then change up the top a bit.
Yeah.
There's some really nice tailored trousers. They're like pinstripe on F&F that I've seen. I really like that. Actually, I think you were wearing,
I think
Molly was
had
wearing
them
one.
on.
Molly,
yeah.
someone, which were really cool. So a festive piece over a full look, because you don't want to fall into the, oh my gosh, I hate this dress.
Yeah,
every
Like you
time
look
and
so
time
like
again.
a Christmas tree right now.
Exactly.
That sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I think also like look at your wardrobe and the style that you already have, and like maybe twist something that you've got there into being more festive. You could just get a pair of statement like festive earrings, or like if you really like suits, maybe just get one piece that's like a velvet blazer so that it feels a bit more festive, or add a big bow to your hair, or like just if you really like tailored trousers, like you said, like just get a pair that feels a bit more festive.
Yeah.
You don't have to go all sequins.
Yeah.
Also, I think metallic and like silver is a really nice trend for festive season that like you could also wear for the rest of the year.
It's not too out there, but it will always be nice.
Like it could just be on the heels or the ears.
Yes, exactly.
But also with sequins, I think people do just think like sequins are just for Christmas, but actually there's so many nice ways to wear them in the summer. And like make them like summer sequins and cute, like a little sequin skirt with like a really big shirt. There's ways.
T-shirt.
There's ways to do it. Not with everything. Just style it out. Put your own twist on it and make it your own. And with that, I think we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to our brand partners F&F for our weekender, but also all the amazing pieces that we've got around us. If you want to know about any of the things that we're wearing, any of the products that we've mentioned, all of the info will be in the notes below. And make sure, as always, to please subscribe. It really helps us out. Check out all of the content that we've done across our weekender with F&F, both on SheerLuxe and LuxeGen on site and socials. And we'll see you back in the office very soon. Bye.